Boys, time is freaking running out. You've got to get over to the foxcast.com/shop and grab some freaking merch. Check it out. Oh yeah. I know your garage needs to be pimped. We've got 9 different styles in the flags and they look absolutely amazing. Got them hanging proud above the car. Like I said, 9 different styles. We've got all kinds of OG Fox body stuff. We got the motorsport style stuff, the 5.0 stuff, all kinds of epic merch on the site. And time is running out to win that LMR SVE wheel and Nitto tire kit. You pick them, any SVE wheel on LMR.com. Freaking amazing. So head over to the website, thefoxcast.com/shop. Grab anything in the store. Every $5 spent equals 1 entry. You may just be getting some brand new wheels ready to bolt on. Alright boys, so frostbite update, and I'm gonna drop a little knowledge on you today, just how it is kind of behind the scenes doing what we do here on the channel. So let's dive into it. Alright guys, so slow progress inside, and I'm gonna tell you why slow progress. So obviously had the dash back in it and all that, and yeah, finally got the column in it, which is some progress. But here's the thing, so put the cluster in and we needed a new lens for the cluster, so I had to kind of wait on that. Got that from LMR, good to go. This bezel, someone had mounted a tack on the one that was in it, so it had 2 big holes right there, so I had to go find a good bezel to put in here and clean it up, you know, all that, and actually, you know, find one that had all the good mounting tabs and all of that. So that was a process. We got a bunch of these, but the problem is most of these are broken. Luckily, LMR sells them. You know, so that's always a plus. But, you know, so another process there. And then the next process, basically, I had to go through all this wiring and make sure nothing was broken. As you can see, had to make a few repairs. You know, just had to make sure everything was right. Have to route everything right. Make sure, you know, we don't have any loose connections. A lot of times these pins will come out. It's a freaking process. And it's one of those, if you don't do this right the first time, then when you finally have the entire interior in the car and you've got it all back together, you're going to have freaking problems. So yeah, the fun part is dropping the engine and trans and everything in the car. That's great. That's a lot of fun. But this is the stuff that actually matters, that takes the most time, that if you don't do, is going to basically kick you in the ass when everything's together and you're trying to start the car. Alright, so your next issue. So I'm going through kind of inventorying all the interior parts to put this all back together, just kind of evaluate them. Do they look crappy, or they faded, anything like this. So this was the original console. As you can see, been cut there. It's been cut there. Basically broken right here where they screwed up trying to put a radio in it. This mounting tab was cracked. So guess what? That's not going to work. I mean, it could, but it's going to look like shit. So, gotta go find another console. So let's go find another console. So as you know, what that essentially involves is going back to our graveyard. And I swear to God, I get 10 emails a day, people wanting to know if, well, we have this part or that part. No, there's a rabbit. We don't. These cars are here for a reason, and it's so we can build these cars. And we need all this stuff. Eventually, there won't be anything left. We've already gotten rid of a couple of them that were basically gutted. But this is the donor car I got the console out of. But I wanted to show you something. I'm gonna tell y'all why I love parts chasing so much. And the reason is, you never know what you're gonna find. So, 89 GT, we got Project Pat, And of course, the factory tape player ate it. You got your Camel original something or other hard pack filter domestic blends, and of course, man's always ready, especially a Fox body guy. Yeah, you don't ever know what you're gonna find. But anyway, as you can see, this car is also a smoke gray interior, so it's got a lot of stuff I need. So if something is broken or just for whatever reason isn't right to go back in Frostbite, I can come to this car, and this car probably has it. And I've already pulled several things, as you can see, but you know, you find the part, and if it's good, all the mounting holes, no cracks, no fading, anything like that, then you're good to go. So after you pull that part, guess what? You got to clean it up. You got to make it pretty and presentable and everything so it fits well in the car. You got to make sure you've got all the hardware. God love the LMR screw kits, boys, I'm telling you. So, most of the time the screws are either missing or wrong, you know, and so that's where you're going to get your squeaks and your rattles and all that other garbage that makes your interior just seem flimsy and not well put together. But so it's a process. Everything is a process. I'm not buying fairly new cars, bolting wheels and a blower on and giving them away. We're building these cars start to finish, and it takes time. All right, guys, so this is the console out of the car. And when I got it out, basically I took my little 3M Scotch-Brite, scrubbed the entire thing. It was nicotine stained, all that. So long process of scrubbing. And once I got it all nice and clean, these both of these sides were completely faded, like almost white, and it's supposed to be gray. So got the LMR dye, which is amazing. The match is perfect, and it does really well. I've got one coat on here right now, which is kind of a dusting. You can see it's got some splotching and stuff like that on it, but the color match is amazing, and it looks great. So I've got to get one more coat on it, then I've got to go back and I've got to do this in black and this in black, so which means I got to mask off the entire thing, do all that. Could I have done that before? Yeah, probably, but I still would have had to mask and redo that again because this was kind of faded. So again, why it takes time is because all this shit is old. It's all falling apart. Half of it's broken, faded, cracked, you name it. But that's what we do, and I freaking love it. So there you go, guys. That is just a little taste of what it takes to do this. So if you're building a Fox body, I just want you to be prepared. I say it all the time. These cars are old, boys. They've been modified to death, cut up, put back together, cut up again. So trying to get to a car where it's nice and everything works and it's presentable is a job. I mean, just an absolute job. Just, you know, just like stuff like this. Both my switches fell apart when I was trying to pop them out, and it had the wrong one in it anyway. It had a GT headlight switch in it. So, gotta get headlight switches. Just everything is a process, especially building cars like this. What'd you do?
Made in China.
Made, yeah.
Where's the
Yeah, somewhere around in here.
Start rolling this up and stretch it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Woo! Run channels, boys. Going in. Are you loving this as much as me and Kim?
No comment. I don't want you to have to bleep or
Yeah,
do, you know
because we'll probably have to bleep.
Yeah, I don't want you to have to you know,
Yeah.
because you're gonna say a few words, and so yeah.
Yeah, run channels going in. Then maybe we can stop taking it apart and putting things back together.
Yeah.
Freaking good times, though. See, there's a pretty car over there. Hold on. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Before, I don't know. Check it out.
Is it a Fox body?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hey, there's some parts I need off that thing. So we get a cold start?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, it's got dust on it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you disconnected the battery so I couldn't do pulls. Is that? No, you didn't.
Yeah. Only certain people know how to drive it, so.
Don't blow my eardrums out, man.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Sounds good.
Yeah, gotta get it out of here.
Gotta get it out of here, but
Yeah, gotta get it out of here.
so we're calling run channels a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta get them out in the sun.
Yep. And get some leaf
Yeah,
for your hands.
yeah. Get some sun on them, let them loosen up. Other side was fighting us too, but we're in there. Yeah, for some reason, this side was fighting us down at the bottom, but everything else went in good.
You know, if they made them any tougher, they would be almost impossible.
Almost impossible, yeah.
Almost.
All right, guys, speaking of process, Alex and Kevin have been hard at his black notch. So let's get inside and check this thing out, because I'm telling you, it looks like glass. It's freaking amazing. Oh, yeah. Man. What did y'all have, 4 or 5 hours yesterday polishing this thing? Maybe more, I don't know.
You just would say a day.
It was a lot. Yeah. So Alex and Kevo have been polishing the crap, and you can see get down real low. Freaking amazing. Engine bay, the entire car. Right now Alex is doing the trim black on the upper doors. The hell, even the trunk lid. Freaking amazing. It looks good. Getting about time to set the motor in this thing, ain't it?
I got a push rod at home.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, yeah.
Push rod right at home.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he wants to put a push rod in now. No. Man, it looks good though. Every time he gets out here and polishes on it, makes me wish I'd have done mine in black. Alright guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap this one up. Doesn't look like much. We got a lot of progress done. So, very, very glad about that. Like I said, once all the small tedious stuff is done, drivetrain and all that stuff goes fast. That's the fun stuff, getting to put the engine and everything in it. So, hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Look, Ford Takeover is upon us. You need to make sure you are at Ford Takeover. You're not gonna want to miss it this year. Info on my website, thefoxcast.com. There's a Ford Takeover tab, all the info there. And also click on Facebook, Ford Takeover 2024, just search that, and that'll bring the event page up. Go in the discussion tab, got all the times, addresses, pricing, everything there as well. So hope to see you guys there. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Catch you on the next one.